You're about to enjoy an It Takes Three Network podcast.
As summer comes to an end, I'd like to share a few things I've learned about fun in the sun. Gossip Girl's Guide to Summer Fun tip number 1. Don't fall asleep on the job. The best hookups are free of morning breath and awkward conversation. The only thing harder than making up is waking up. Welcome back, Three Gossip Girls. What is up, guys? I'm Liz.
Hey, Liz, sorry.
That's okay.
I'm Michelle.
And we have a special guest this week. We're so excited. We have Nicole. Yay!
Hi.
Hi, Nicole.
I'm so excited because Nicole has been my work wife for 3 years. You guys have heard me
So
talk about
long.
Nicole.
Definitely. If you listen to It Takes Three, you've definitely heard of Nicole.
You know of Nicole, and Nicole loves all teen dramas, and she loves Gossip Girl, and so I'm so excited that she's a guest today. And she's seen the show how many times?
So many times. I think like 4 times.
Wow. From start to
Yeah.
finish.
Start
no-
to finish. The
Wow.
whole series 4
That's
times.
incredible.
I
Yeah.
remember when I told Nicole that we were starting Gossip Girl, she's like, oh my God, I'm going to start watching, and then you finished it.
Oh my
A
God.
week and a half or something like
so
that.
fast.
You're like-
So fast.
I was like, wow.
I know.
Yeah.
I was like, I have to restart it now
But
so
I'm
I can keep up.
I'm just so excited you're here.
I'm very
Same.
excited.
I'm so excited.
And wait, and this is a big deal because it's the first time Liz and Nicole are meeting.
Yes.
Oh my God, I know.
But like
Right?
I feel like you guys have
But I
known
feel
each
like
other.
we know each other already.
Yeah.
I know. It's such like a special
Very
moment.
special.
It was so
Did
exciting.
you
She
choose
jumped.
this episode for a specific reason?
No, honestly,
You just were like, I want to come in next week.
Yeah, well, me and Michelle went to dinner,
Mhm.
and she asked me to come on with you guys, and then she texted me and asked if I wanted to do episode 2,
Yeah.
and yeah, I wanted
And
to.
that's episode 2 is titled Never Been Marcused. It aired on September 8th of 2008, directed by Michael Fields and written by Stephanie Savage. I mean, do you want me I'll read the summary for the episode
Yes.
and then we'll go into a glassful of gossip.
Okay.
So the summary for this episode is Blair is over the moon that she is dating royalty and has every intention of becoming royalty herself. But a scheming Chuck has other plans for Blair and her new love, Marcus. Serena and Dan agree to keep their recent hookups a secret from their friends and family until they figure out what it all means to their relationship. Meanwhile, Nate learns the downside of having an affair with a hot older woman, Catherine, who also happens to be married.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So, in honor of Never Been Marcused, I made, well, actually, let me just stop right there. Nicole made us a delicious dirty gin martini in honor of Marcus because that is his favorite drink.
Oh.
Yes, last week Blair said that he loves to drink gin martinis. And so I was like, oh my God, Marcus's martini. That's what I'm naming the Glassful of Gossip this week.
wow.
So
amazing.
Nicole mixed us a delicious gin martini with vermouth and Trader Joe's olives, which are the shit.
Best olives.
You guys have to get them.
Wow.
I will post a picture of the exact ones. I think they're called, I don't want to butcher it, but I think they're called Chadadiki.
Yeah,
They're
that's it.
Greek olives. They're so
yeah.
so good.
Mm.
So, in honor of Marcus, we had Marcus's martini. Our faces are warm, ready to talk about Gossip
We
Girl.
are ginned up.
We're ginned up. So, we're going to start from the beginning. Saggy boy, or Sag in general, Serena and Padge are on the beach. They just hooked up.
I predicted this.
You did.
Yeah.
You predicted last week it was going to be the next day. I confirmed the next day.
That's right. I guess I didn't really
Yeah,
predict it.
so they woke up on the beach after doing the nasty, I guess.
Ew.
And it's so awkward.
And they're all
It
in
was-
each other's faces.
Gross.
Michelle's like, morning
little
breath. But it's true. And I mean, and like the dirty beach and like it's just not a good look. But
Wait, this might be a personal question. Did you
Okay.
ever hook up on the beach?
No.
No.
Blech. No.
Sand goes places. I don't think that
Mm-mm.
that's comfortable.
Mhm.
But you guys let us know. DM
If you
us
want.
if you want to go into your experiences. But
The idea of it is very romantic.
very. But I don't know.
Mm.
I think of sand fleas too.
Ooh, yeah.
Sand
Ew.
spiders.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
In crevices and everything.
Oh, and they were sleeping.
I
Where
know.
They
Ew,
don't know
you're
where the
right.
spiders could have went. Oh, no.
I didn't even think about that. That's repulsive.
Yeah.
So they have sand everywhere. Serena still looks like a goddess because that's who she is. But they're super awkward because they don't know what this means.
I can't stand this.
And so what cracks me up is that Dan says, "Oh, I think this means we are back together. I thought we figured it all out." They've never had a conversation about this. They literally just saw each other the day before. All the feelings rush back. They hook up, and now they're like, "All right, so this is awkward." So they kind of plan on not really talking about their relationship until they get back to the city. But as we know later on, they stumble upon each other at the jitney station. And it's fucking awkward and stupid.
It is stupid.
It's so stupid.
Because they decide they need to talk, and they literally say, "Okay, we'll talk."
Yeah.
And I think Padge goes, "About our problems."
Yeah, Serena says, "We'll talk." She's so super casual. "We'll talk, about our," and he's like, "Yeah, about our problems." But that was it. She walks away. She seems to be having a chill day shopping in the Hamptons. Like, she just gets dressed and she calls Blair and she's shopping. I'm like, "Oh, so what's Dan doing this whole time?"
I guess he's.
But then they meet each
getting-
other at the Jitney station, bus stop. Whatever that is.
Yeah, it's the bus
I mean,
stop.
they're waiting for the jitney,
Yeah.
which is a bus. So it's a bus stop. But they're so awkward about it. Again, like, no need. And she's like, "Yeah, we're friends, right?" Yeah, so why can't you act like normal people?
The other thing I don't understand was, I mean, she talks to Blair on the phone, and she's keeping this whole thing from her.
Right. They don't tell anyone this.
Why?
Why?
I mean, Blair in the last episode, in the finale of 1, admitted to her hot sex with Chuck. So nothing is
Right.
worse than that,
Right.
right?
Yeah. While all this is happening, we then have Blair and Marcus. They're having this adorable bike ride and being silly, and I've never seen Blair smile so much and laugh so silly.
It was cute.
It was cute. She's starting to fall in love with him, which I thought that was the funniest thing she's ever said. Because she's just falling in love with the idea that Marcus is a lord and she could potentially be, the Duchess one day. And
Yeah.
she's just wrapped up in this whole fantasy.
Yeah.
But he talks about his family, and she's like, "Oh, are you staying around?" He's like, "Yeah, my dad will be happy to know I'm sticking in one place for an extended amount of time." So Blair kind of is trying to fish out of him. "All right, and then they go and they have lunch, and she's like, "I'd love to meet the Duchess," and he's like, maybe another time."
Yeah, he's so hesitant.
yes.
Do you like Marcus, Nicole?
I mean, now I do.
Well, you've seen the series, right? It's
Yeah, so I
it's
don't.
hard,
Yeah,
'cause
it's
I'm
hard
like,
to say.
I don't know if I like him.
He seems
no.
he's a little secretive.
Yeah, it's
He doesn't-
definitely weird the way he's
But
acting about his mom.
also, if
Stepmom.
he is a lord and his family, are these very rich, luxurious people, I get maybe he's had to keep his life very secret for a long time, or not really talked about his family
Yeah.
because he's so on a different level than everyone else.
Uh-huh.
So that could be why. But he's a little quiet.
A little strange.
Bland.
He's very
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 bland.
vanilla.
Oh,
Very vanilla.
Don't eat.
Right? He's just bland to me.
Yeah.
Very bland.
And even Blair says that him not being the British Lord was extremely bland. And now
Oh.
he's still the Lord and he's still bland. So, we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But Chuck enters lunch.
he makes his way in there.
And so
And-
Chuck is trying to get back with Blair, or get Blair's attention, or just own Blair. Like, what?
He's trying to get the upper hand,
Yeah.
which ultimately he thinks will, lead Blair to fall in his arms. But he's got a lot to compete with right now.
And you're a Chuck fan.
I am a Chuck fan.
I think
I
that is
love-
the
yeah.
general consensus.
I know.
I told her we will get there. We will
Yeah.
get there. It might take a long time,
Mhm.
but we do get there eventually. Michelle didn't hate him this episode, though, right? You think you did some honorable things.
Yes.
So we're making progress already. It's all I
You know
can
the
ask
other
for.
thing is, and I know we'll talk about it in
Mm.
fashion.
Yeah.
I I want to hate his hair, but I don't.
Okay. All sure.
Do you hate the hair?
It's not my favorite Chuck hair, I'll tell you that, but
Yeah, not my favorite Chuck hair, but it's not terrible.
Yeah, I find it's a little bit more polished than season 1, so that's better.
Oh, it was horrible.
He was like a whole like hot mess in season 1. He really looked like, I don't know who did it and ran. Like his outfits were polished, but then like you look at his face, you're like, wait, is that the same person? Doesn't translate.
Yeah, I normally don't like that whole slick back gelled. It's not even slick back, slick down.
It's just like, yeah, it's just parted.
But I like it, but I hate it. And I hate that I like it.
It works for him. It works for him. Like if anyone else had that hair, it'd probably be like, ew, it looks silly. But it kind of works for him because you just
I don't know why it works.
We don't know why. But it works.
Yeah. So he's becoming fast chums with Marcus.
He is, and he's kind of scheming, and he trades phone numbers with him, all while Blair is calling Serena. And she's telling Serena, he doesn't, open up about us, and I don't know how it is for our future. I'm like, girl, bump the brakes. Your future, you just met him. But, I mean, she has to think in the future and her potential, title and what that can mean for her. So, I get it. But, so she's telling Serena that she thinks that he's not opening up to her. And while she's doing that, Chuck makes his way in, talks to Marcus, and they make a date for squash.
Which we learned
is American racquetball.
Did we?
I mean, I hope it is. I hope we're not wrong, because maybe somebody
we'll
can correct
Google
us.
that.
Yeah, because very confusing. They said squash, I think, twice, and then they go to the next scene and they're playing racquetball.
It is racquetball.
It is racquetball, right?
I mean, I would think so. That's what they're playing.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that would make sense. They call football soccer, vice versa. So maybe they just have a different term for squash. Or squash is our racquetball. Who knows? We're going to look it up on break, and I will come back with that information.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the boys plan to meet. And then Blair comes in, and she freaks out. And she's like, Chuck, a word.
Sidebar. I want to bring that into my daily repertoire.
Sidebar.
Oh.
And he's like,
snap.
Excuse me,
okay. Sidebar, come.
But he's like, no, I'm good. She's like, no, that wasn't a question. That was an order. Come over here. And she, they have another tiff because that's what Chuck and Blair do.
It's like Tom and Jerry. These two.
She's like, stop meddling. Yeah. Leave us alone. He's like, oh, I find him to be, a nice guy or whatever.
Yeah.
And so she tells Chuck to leave and tells Marcus that Chuck has to leave with Serena right away on the jitney. But can she get a ride with him? And so they get in the limo. They pop champagne. Why?
As one does.
Cute, I guess. Who knows?
Yes. This is when we transition to the awkward jitney station.
Oh.
Oh. That's exactly how it sounded. Hi.
It's like, what?
Yes.
You guys just fucked.
Right? It makes no sense. Serena hangs up with Blair. I gotta go because she's
bad. Michelle is cringing right now.
She's so cringe because it makes no sense for people who are in a relationship for an extended amount of months, love each other, just had sex with each other, and then they were like, "Oh, hey," at the bus station. Like that.
But also, they're trying to negate their sexual tension,
right? But it's clearly not working.
Well, no, I know, but did they? Oh, is it like, oh my God, we're finally back together? So I'm feeling the magnet.
So maybe it gets like intensified because you haven't seen each other. I mean, totally, you get that exactly. Like you come back together. It's been a while. All these feelings, you're kind of ignoring them, and you're just dealing with the physical part of the relationship.
Yeah,
which is great for a moment, but then you come, a few months, weeks later, or whatever, and you're like, you still haven't talked about things. That's kind of a problem because.
Are you a fan of Serena and Patch, Nicole?
No.
Let me ask you. First time you watched the show. When was the first time you watched the show?
Oh,
did you watch it live when it was on?
No, I didn't watch it live. I did watch it years ago, though. It's been a long time.
Did you binge watch it when you watched it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was on Netflix.
What was if you can remember, your initial reaction to Serena and Dan?
Okay, so when I first started watching, I loved them together.
Yeah.
They didn't annoy me at all. And now, rewatching it as many times as I have, I can't stand them together.
Why is
I
that?
also I don't know why, but I can't stand Dan.
Yeah, I think
At
he's just
all.
kind of a downer in the gist of the whole show.
He's
Huh.
the worst.
He just
Like
He's
there's
just
times
like,
where he's
"Wah."
good, but
Yes,
he's
yeah.
the worst. Like
No, he definitely has like honorable moments and things that you're like, okay, that's valid. But as a character in a whole, he's a little, meh,
mm,
and do you
which
and
makes his relationships. Meh.
yeah. Mm-mm.
yeah, and I just keep because I watched you first.
Right. So you watch a
Oh.
more intense. It's pretty much Dan, just more intensified.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe as we go on, he does have interesting storylines. I don't know if we'll think they're interesting. Now I'm thinking back. I'm like, wait, I don't know if that's interesting or not, but we'll see. Yeah, I think we'll just see.
Can we sum up the whole bus scene since it's
Yeah,
a-
I mean, pretty much it was them sitting almost diagonally across from each other, which was not necessary.
yeah, so that's the first that's setting up the scene.
That's setting up the scene.
And we're like, okay, that's weird.
Weird.
And then it turns
she's
into
like
this
going to
whole
give him
thing.
a magazine. He's like, oh, okay, whatever. And then she pulls out
No, no,
chocolate
no, no.
covered strawberries.
Oh,
No, the
that was-
magazine part, they touched
Oh, I'm
fingers. That was
sorry.
the spark
You're
moment.
right. The spark. They had the eyes, the spark.
Slow mo.
like,
So
Yeah.
in her brain, that was
Slow-mo.
like, all right, let me, try and have a
Sexual
moment
moment?
here. And so she whips out the box of chocolate covered strawberries. Not the most sexual food, but I get it. Hey, those
kind
look
of.
delicious. Delicious.
Kind of.
Like they very well could be, but just awkward. And
Only
plus
because it's
summer.
Blake Lively.
And
only
also-
because it's Blake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, I know.
And
She's so
if you were
sexy.
to see me eating chocolate covered strawberries, it would not
The
be
whole
cute.
shell would just like crack.
Oh,
And I always have a
no.
chocolate ring.
Yeah.
It would fall into my lap.
And I'm just thinking
Eat
too,
the
it's
grass.
supposed to be
chocolate ring. Yes.
it's supposed to be August. Those shit would melt.
And
Oh,
where
they
did
would
why
absolutely
did
be
she
melted.
have those?
And right, where did she buy them while she was in shopping along? Whatever.
Just so
It
many
doesn't matter,
questions.
but
so many questions.
So many
so
questions.
she's eating them and like turning around and licking her fingers, and he's like, "Oh." So she decided, "Oh." So
That
I
was
guess
it.
she was going to get up to go to the bathroom. The bus stops and makes her fall and plop into his lap. Of course.
Conveniently.
And at first, it's like, oh shit, are they gonna start like making out right here? But they don't. She pulls him up. Let's go to the bathroom. Disgusting. Whatever.
gross. Gross.
Gross.
Have you ever been in one of those bathrooms?
Yeah.
There's no
Oh,
way you could really
no.
fit two people.
It's
anyway,
just gross.
it's just gross.
And I guess they just don't
And
care.
everyone would know.
Everyone
They
would
don't care.
know.
Oh.
And they're 17.
Right.
It's like,
Oh my God! Yes,
you
they're
know,
kids.
they're children.
kids.
It doesn't.
I always forget
Whatever.
This.
Well, because-
I always forget this.
everything that they went through in this episode is so not something a 17-year-old would go through.
No,
Right. No.
None of it.
None.
So you kind of just have to forget the age.
I know. You're right. You're right. You do.
Out the window.
I mean, Michelle and I always just have like choice words about teen sex and like I don't know. if
I
it's-
hate teen.
we hate it,
I
and
hate
it's
teen
so
sex.
pathetic. I don't get why we do, but it's just something in us that we're like, you kids.
I'm just old.
I think we're just old, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So anyway, they have whatever they do
Anyway.
in the bathroom, whatever, and it's still awkward after that. Yeah, and as all of this is going on, Marcus says he's going out to dinner with his stepmom. Which were you shocked by this reveal, Michelle?
yeah.
Yeah.
I made you pause it.
She's
You're
like, wait, what? What? Wait, what?
Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they reveal that Marcus, I guess he calls his stepmom to see if she got off okay or something like that. I didn't see you when you were home, and she's like, and you pan, and it's Catherine and the Duchess. And you're like, oh shit.
yeah. So at first I was thinking, okay, they're not actually Duke and Duchess, and he was lying, and she is an actual stepmom.
Oh,
But I didn't think
you didn't think that they were
the
titled,
the titles were there.
but that they were like kind of faking it for everyone.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Would have been smart to do that too.
That's not it though.
That's not it.
Okay.
They're actually Duchess and Lord.
Lord, not Duke.
Yes.
It's like,
well,
that's
the
not
Duke
right.
is her husband,
Right.
his father, and he's a lord, and they are one big happy family.
Kind of.
but
Kind
not
of.
really. She's a bitch, and you know.
Yeah, so you were throughout this whole episode, Nicole, you were just saying like Catherine and Nate make you uncomfortable.
Oh, so uncomfortable. It's illegal.
It's-
Borderline
it's-
illegal.
It's extremely illegal.
I mean, how old are they? You said 17?
And she's
and she's
38.
38. It's
Almost-
like
yeah, that's a big
that's a huge
difference.
gap.
That is, yeah, that's no joke.
Yeah.
I don't blame the
Like,
girl.
She's almost old enough to be his
She's a
mom.
smoke show. He's a smoke
Oh,
show.
she's gorgeous.
Well, yeah.
You know, I get it,
Yeah.
but these circumstances, they can't end well.
I'm
they
just
can't end
surprised
well.
it's still going on.
Yeah. So
I really thought this was going to be wrapped up.
she calls Nate
Disgust.
and she tells him, we got to keep it hush hush because she's coming back to the city. So they're continuing on their,
That was
Yeah.
a whole, like, I thought it was going to
You thought we were
end.
gonna end.
And she's like, no, we have to work on how we're going to continue this.
right. Mhm. Right. And
What?
so but right before
Yeah.
that, Nate comes home to his house.
Oh my god.
Anna's gardening with that typical gardening hat, which
She's
wouldn't you get a sunburn on the top of your head? I'm just
Yes.
saying. Whatever.
I never understand
Yes.
those caps.
It's just to block it out of your face, but then it's like your head's exposed. So why don't you just wear a full hat?
Just just wear a normal hat.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. But she's gardening, and Nate comes home, and she says that the prosecutor, that pretty much Howie leaving was an admission of guilt, and so they're gonna come in and raid the place and take all of their assets, pretty much.
Yeah, everything's been frozen.
Yikes. But she called her grandpapa or grandfather, or whatever she called him. And he also cut her off because he didn't respect the decision she made to help Howie leave.
Yeah.
So they're broke.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool for them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sucks. But Nate is extremely worried, as he should be,
Yeah.
because he said, I'm supposed to be the man of the house. I'm supposed to be taking care of you. And she's like, oh, you are. Don't worry. But later on, she
Yeah.
apparently approaches, she calls Chuck to see how Nate is doing. And Chuck offers to give her the money.
Which is crazy.
Crazy. I wonder how much money this could
Well,
be.
no, because he's
Probably a
selling.
lot.
Or was that a.
Was
that
told
actually not
Nate he was
true?
going to liquidate his assets from Victrola.
Yeah.
But, you know,
No.
Is he
is that a lie?
Or
he
is he just
did.
He
loaning?
did do that.
because he was sitting there with his banker.
Yeah, I
that
think
was somebody. I guess.
he did do that to get the funds, I guess, enough to give to Anne. And
Oh.
So he,
I
yeah,
didn't-
because I'm like, oh,
Right?
is this an actual?
Is
Is
that
he
how
doing
I'm
a loan,
interpreting it?
or is he liquidating the assets from Victrola and just get from
Right.
that he's giving? To,
See what I thought? I thought he lied to him to get him out of the apartment.
Yeah.
Because he was kind of like shooing
Yeah,
Nate
yeah, yeah.
away, not really listening to what he was saying.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But
So you
I feel
think
like
he
you might
just-
be right.
But so you think he was with his lawyer,
like, yeah,
Like
somebody
financial advisor.
right?
like
financial advisor to just.
transferring funds
I mean,
or
it could
something.
very well be that too.
Because
I
that's
don't
how rich
remember.
people give each other
Yeah.
money.
Right? I know. It's crazy. Crazy. Too much for my little brain to understand.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and I mean the original lie that he tells, well, the only lie he tells Nate is that he wants to liquidate the assets so he can one up Marcus,
right.
and show Blair that he now has money.
Right.
But he does have money.
But he
That's
does
what
have
made
money.
me think it was a lie.
Right. I think
You
it,
know,
you know
'Cause
what?
if he's really giving
I
it
think
to,
it probably is a lie and he just moved money around to give this money to Anne.
which is
Makes
so
more sense.
admirable.
It is.
And that's why I'm like,
yeah, it's
shock. And as soon
he's
as he
a good
did,
friend.
yeah, he
Good friend.
he
Yes.
is a good friend.
Not
and
always
then-
a good guy, but a good friend to
Yeah.
Nate at least.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah, they
Maybe
had their
only
little.
Nate, I don't know.
Right,
I know,
right.
I know.
He's really, that's his only friend that he looks out for. And when he cares about you, he loves and he cares. But
yeah,
he doesn't show it very very often.
yeah.
No.
Yeah. So, I'm panning back to the limo scene where Marcus says that him and Catherine are going to have dinner. Kind of like, Blair's not invited. It's just me and my stepmom. Blair's like, oh, that's fine. I'm having this big back to the New York party for everyone. I do it every year. He's like, oh, there's no way I can miss your party. And so she texts the road on the side, 911, need a party.
Oh my god.
Friggin', I So hysterical.
Dorota.
She's like, oh my God, Dorota,
My girl.
get this shit together.
Dorota.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I love Dorota.
Blair is so perfect, and she's so good at just improvisation. Sorry, guys, cannot
There you
speak.
It's a Jen.
Yeah, it's a gem. So that was great. She texts Dorota, get all the shit together. And then we have that limo scene with Chuck and Nate, and they talk about Squash and Marcus, and that's when he kind of tells him he wants to liquidate his funds for Victrola to impress Blair, but now I think as we decided, it's probably a lie.
Yeah.
And then we go to a scene where Rufus is back.
I know we haven't seen him because
We
he was
haven't
on
seen
tour.
him. He was on tour. He comes back to the space that's the gallery, but I guess storage part Vanessa made into a cafe.
Yeah, I have lots of questions about this.
Okay.
When should I chime in about my questions?
Go ahead. I mean, I hope I can answer them.
So he gave her permission to turn this part into a cafe.
I suppose. I think maybe she had the idea and he was like, yeah, great.
Yeah,
Do whatever you
I
want.
think so too. Yeah.
And permission.
Because she works at a cafe.
No, I get that.
So maybe she's like, this would be a cool cafe space.
And he funded all this too.
no clue. I guess so. Also,
Again,
is
let me
like,
that's a
throw
big question mark,
all
'cause
of that out the window
is he
too.
paying her?
Right.
Don't know.
So yeah.
I mean, I feel like she would help him out for free because she is a good person. But if she's going to continue
she's
to
17.
work, right? That too. If she's going to continue to, like, work there, I'm gonna
Manage it?
right? Then she's going to need to be compensated.
Yeah.
So we'll see about that. I don't really recall the financial situation of who funded what, and
because he's been on tour, the kids have been handling themselves.
the
And
kids
then
have been in the
Vanessa's
Hamptons,
yeah, well, and Jenny's been with her mother, right?
right?
And interning, and then Vanessa's been working on the cafe that it's part of his gallery space.
Guess so.
Just to make sure I have all.
Yeah,
my
I mean that's really
ducks in a row.
all I give you is she set this up for him. Out of
Yeah.
the goodness of her heart. Who knows who funded it? I guess he did because she has no money. She's 17. She lives with her sister. They have no money.
Right.
As they say, they go to thrift stores and whatever. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll have more words when we come back to the
Sure.
second scene there, but
But at this point, Vanessa and Rufus are talking about his trip, and you can see Rufus is like, yeah, this is such a great experience, and I'm really grateful for it. But he also kind of has like something else he wants to tell her. But they go to the next scene, and you don't really go
Yeah.
into it until later, where he tells her that they were offered to go on another tour.
this is what I wanted to talk
Yeah,
about.
go ahead.
No, he tells her first that he wants to go on another tour. She's like, how did Padge and Jenny take it? And he's like, oh, I didn't tell. I wanted to talk to you first to see if you can manage or care for the cafe.
Yeah, I guess he maybe wanted to make sure all of his ducks were aligned while he was on tour.
Before you,
Yeah.
what was the terminology? Because I was stuck on it. Before you take off, where is she going?
Yeah,
Do you
I know. Michelle's
Oh.
like,
I
where
was-
is she
You're
going?
right.
I'm
No,
like,
I was really stuck on that. Like before you take off, and she's like, oh no, I could stick around.
right. So it makes it seem like she's not in close proximity to the gallery,
Williamsburg or wherever it is.
right? But she does live in Brooklyn,
Right?
right?
Yeah.
With them,
Or maybe she just like set up the whole thing and
Yeah,
wasn't
maybe.
gonna work.
right?
there.
Like maybe she's just gonna like peace, and he was
Like,
gonna
did him a
find
favor?
Maybe.
Like maybe he was going to, as he was, running the gallery. I doubt it's going to be that busy, so maybe he'll, make coffee for everyone. Who knows? Maybe
But
he would run it.
Doesn't she have school?
Well,
she's
she gets
homeschooled.
She homeschooled.
Yeah.
She's homeschooled.
Right, because she
She
makes
did-
films.
Yeah, she did
She
say
makes
that
films. It's accurate.
What'd she say?
she did say that it wouldn't disrupt her
her
homeschooling
homeschooling.
too much.
I missed that part.
She did say that.
Yes,
Yeah.
so she is
How did I
homeschooled.
miss
She doesn't go to the
Okay.
the private school like
Well,
the
I
other
knew
kids do.
that. I knew that.
Yeah, so
Okay.
she is homeschooled.
So that's
Still,
probably what.
I really think Rufy having this conversation with a 17-year-old is just putting a lot of weight into a kid.
Definitely.
It's like a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Like, hey, if I go on tour, can you handle this by yourself? Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Right. But
Weird.
to wrap up his storyline,
That was it. Yeah.
he comes back to their apartment, sees Jenny's been working on all of her designs, and all the kids have photos together, and it's really sweet. They have dinner, and he's like pretty much kind of forgets about this tour. Makes a phone call. You don't see what he says, but you can assume that he's not going on tour. So
Yeah, because he makes dinner for them.
he makes dinner. They go into talking about their summer, and he's happy to be home.
Yeah.
Happy to see his kids happy. So
You know, at first, the way that you said that, and maybe you agree too, was not how I took it. I took the phone call as, one, we weren't going to find out until the next episode,
Mhm.
but two, wow, my kids actually are doing okay without me. I can go on tour.
Okay.
Yeah. I could see it both ways. I'm like, how are they going to spin this? Because he
I think
sees
that's great.
the wall of like summer '08,
That's true.
in my opinion, was one of my favorite summers. Summer 2008. I also had a great summer in that year.
Summer 8. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But that's besides the point, because he sees like, oh, they actually can take care of themselves.
Right. I mean, I think that way of interpreting it is also great because
Yeah.
truly they don't show you.
Yeah.
I mean, until next week,
Yeah.
you know, I guess we'll
Yeah.
see what happens, but
It's like, what have I been missing? Or actually, like, if you
Love
left,
that.
it's kind of like, oh, no, you're a shitty dad.
Mm.
Don't you think? He was like, oh, wow, my kids are doing great. Peace out.
right?
That
I'll
would
be like your mother.
terrible.
Yeah.
Your
Oh my-
mother that
oh
never
my
comes
God.
around again.
Yeah.
No, that
Oh,
mother.
I don't even want.
I had so many. I'm like, wait, so the mom
Oh,
we
man.
never see her again? And listen, Liz was like, no, we don't.
No.
Makes zero sense. They still mention her, of course, because she's the mother.
I actually
But-
appreciate that.
Right?
She
Like,
still
keep up with the
exists in the
Joneses.
world. We're just
Still
never going to
exists,
see
yeah.
her. Yeah.
So that's pretty much Rufus's storyline.
Yeah.
We go back to the Archibald residence where FBI agents are roaming through his shit.
Ooh.
Nate is not happy. He's like, "Excuse me, can I ask you what you're doing in my house?" I'm like, "Okay, Nate," with your little like confidence. Where'd that come
His
from?
little duffel bag. I'm
Yeah.
like, what's in there? Your whole summer?
And the
2 polos?
the FBI agent's like, you know, a dick and
Wow.
just doing his job pretty much. And he's like, "Ooh, we'll be fine without it." And the FBI agent says, "Well, if I looked at your mom's closet, I can tell maybe you won't be." So, okay, big burn, whatever. That's pretty much the scene. So he gets very upset, decides he's going to make a phone call, and he has to speak with someone right away. Who do you think it is? I mean, at
Morning,
first I feel like
Tessa.
it could be Catherine. Maybe he
I
wanted to
did
speak
think
with her.
that, but it's Vanessa.
But it's Vanessa. And I mean, our opinions last season, we appreciated and liked them together.
I like Vanessa.
As of right now, I
She's
have
laughing.
no.
Nicole's laughing.
It's hard because, like, we watch this show
Yeah.
once a week and we, like, absorb and saturate it. And then we talk about it as much, like, we absorb it as much as we can. Then we talk about it. And then weeks later, it's like, I don't have that hatred towards her yet. And I'm waiting for it to happen because I know that it will happen unless it doesn't. And I'm just matured and that's that.
No, but you
I am not alone. The entire community, and I'm sure Nicole can vouch, they can't stand her as a character. They don't like
Yeah,
her as a character,
no.
and it's very well known in the community. And I just
Did
don't
you-
know what it is.
Did you hate
Yeah.
her the first time around?
I hated her the first
Um,
time around.
yeah. I didn't like her from the second she showed up because of how she showed up.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
She was way too pushy.
And
She's very-
intrusive.
And I
She's
don't.
very
yeah,
pushy.
I don't like that. If it's somebody, I
As
know
a human
I'm like
quality.
personally offended. She offends me. No,
She
No.
offends me too. It's
yeah,
okay.
I just
Yeah.
I didn't like her from the beginning. I don't know.
And I
like
get that because
Yeah.
when we first saw her, I was like, oh shit, I'm going to go right back to where we started. And you kind of do because she is very invasive and she's like kind of poking her head out
Oh,
wherever
yeah.
behind doors. But then as it went on, and maybe because you do see her less, she's a side character, at least right now. She doesn't bother me as much, but I'm sure it will change.
Yeah, I mean, your sister can't stand her.
My sister hates her with a burning passion.
Well, your sister is really into the show,
My
right?
sister
She
loves
it.
the show.
Oh, okay. So
Loves,
that's why.
loves the show.
but
That's why.
I I think when Vanessa and Nate dated,
They were good for each other. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they were. They were.
I don't know. He was truthful and honest around her, and he brought out sides of her. And
Yeah.
so him calling, and they never told us why they broke up.
Yeah, they make you assume that it's because they're the different worlds.
Yeah.
Which is true, because she can't possibly relate to any of his financial issues that they're going through right now. And
No.
he doesn't know what it's like to be poor or not, his parental guidance is not good. It's just, they don't have a lot in common, but on a friendship level, they definitely are able to kind of pull things out of each other, which is good for a relationship.
No, it is good, but he is moved on and she hasn't.
Right. That's true. That's very true. And
which is clear.
He's very inconsiderate of her feelings because he makes it seem like they're gonna rekindle and repatch things, but then blows her off for Catherine. Not once, but twice.
But he's also treating her like a friend. Like,
He
hey, I
is.
can't make it tonight.
Right.
And she would be like, oh, that's fine.
He's not putting a lot of weight into it, which I think that she's definitely feeling it
she
a lot
sets
more.
the dinner with
Chinese food and candles.
I may not like her, but that was really
No,
sad.
I
I did
know.
feel
No,
really
you feel
bad
because he cancels on her last minute. It was shitty.
Yeah.
It was shitty. Yeah. So then we have the actual game of squash / racquetball with Marcus and Chuck, and they're sweaty and it's gross.
Ew.
They're both in white and it's weird.
And sweaters and polos.
Sweaters. Doesn't make any sense to work out in sweaters.
I don't
Whatever.
think they view it as working out. It's like viewing it as
Just
a
like
game.
a casual thing that they do, but they're like working up a sweat.
And out of breath.
Very out of breath.
It didn't
and
look fun.
It didn't.
Chuck
did not
says
look fun.
like, let me get your home phone number because I don't think your cell worked. And Marcus is like, yeah, sure, no problem. Are you going to Blair's party? He's like, yeah, sure. Blair's party has no idea anything about Blair's party
Yeah.
because A, she didn't invite him, and B, she's working to put it together because nobody knows it's happening.
Right.
And so he's like, yeah, sure, I'll see you later, whatever. And then Blair and Dorota are setting up the party. This is hysterical because Dorota pretty much gets everything perfect except the guest list.
Poor Dorota.
And Dorota's like, I'm sorry, are these not your friends? And she's like, I need other people, like not friends and people that are smart and people that have jobs and just whatever she's saying. And Dorota's like, yeah, sure, I'll get on it. Poor Dorota.
Yes,
She's
Miss
like,
Blair.
invite strangers.
Invite strangers. What does Dorota know?
She's like, sure.
Who's she gonna
But
pull
Miss
from?
Blair, these are your friends.
Poor Dorota.
I just love her. And then as they're planning, Serena comes in to, I guess, meet with Blair. And she's like, what's this party I hear about? And Blair asks her to invite Dan because Dan knows about soccer. Right? Football. And, he would be a good guest to come because Marcus would have something to talk about with someone.
I was waiting for that whole thing to get screwed up because she's like, oh, but they call it football. And then when Serena invites Patch, and she's like, because you love football. And I was like, please come with American football facts.
That would be funny. That would have been, honestly, that would be very predictable. And I'm surprised they didn't go that way because that would have been really funny.
Yeah.
And then she tells Serena to invite Dan, which she's like, yeah, sure, this is going to be fine. But then again, it's like Blair doesn't know that her and Dan hooked up and that it's awkward. She just knows that this is the ex that you happen to like have seen at the white party and you guys are okay. Like they don't really tell you what Blair knows about their relationship.
Right.
So Serena calls Dan to invite him. Dan pretty much says, hey, I think we should take it slow and think about our choices. And Serena's like, but I'll be looking forward to seeing you. What? Serena. Sometimes she's so dense and it's sad. But she's like, Blair wants you to come to the party because you're very knowledgeable on soccer / football and, you should come. He's like, yeah, sure.
Football.
No problem. I'll come.
Yeah.
And she thinks this is a great opportunity for her and Dan to talk about their problems because they haven't talked about their problems. Great. Why don't you have a huge, crowd there while you guys can silently go in another room and talk about your problems? Can't you just meet for
Yeah.
coffee? It just makes no sense. But that's the sad relationship. They're very sad and sad. Yeah, and as this is going on, this is a talk we have about Chuck with the liquidations of the assets, and Nate visits Vanessa at the cafe, and then gets a phone call from Anne, which we kind of brushed upon before, that she gets a loan
And
from a friend,
Anne.
but a
Oh.
distant friend, not in her circle of friends. And he's like, is it my circle of friends, Mom? She's like, well, he's like, is it Chuck, Mom?
I know, she figured it out so quickly.
He's like, okay, great. And so,
Didn't you feel
mad,
like Nate was just constantly traveling this episode?
Yeah, he was traveling the most.
Like the way he
In
got
a lot
to
of
the
places.
city and back to the Hamptons
Because that's
so
super easy,
quickly.
right? 'Cause
Yeah.
that takes 5 minutes, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was already back in the time that, like, because Serena and Dan were on the bus, he was already back.
Right?
I know.
That made no
Continuity.
sense.
I know.
Oh.
Continuity. Hate when they do
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah.
you know. I know we last week we're like, they better not make it where he comes from back and forth in less than an hour because it just takes that long to get on the freaking bus. And
It's true, though.
it is. It's so true.
Yeah. Is this where we have Charles and Catherine?
Yes. So
Charles.
he reaches out to her to be his date at Blair's party.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
I think because he doesn't really explain. They don't show him explaining to her exactly why she's there. And she's like, "Are you Charles Bass?" And he's like, "Yes."
But he said, I have information on your son.
So I guess his trade-off was, you be my date because I have information on your stepson.
And it's just that
I
who
guess
Blair is?
He just knew that would matter to her. And
like
so
who her
who is-
stepson's dating.
right. And so he brings her to Blair's party and stirs up a lot of shit because we know that Nate's been hooking up with her and that Nate dated Blair and that Serena knows all of this. And so it's all really awkward.
Well, this party was super lame, so it needed
so
some drama.
lame.
Oh,
Because
I
Blair,
put in my notes boring with exclamation points because it was terrible.
it was so bad.
Oh.
It was a rooftop, supposed to be classy party with
But everyone
Beatrice
was
and Ingrid
bored.
playing
Beatrice
the
and Ingrid.
instruments. And this is what Blair feels a type of party that Marcus should attend.
Right. And but that party was just as boring as Marcus. Like that's how she's
Yeah.
she's now saying, "Okay, this is a party for you because it's boring."
But he didn't even look like he was enjoying it.
No, everyone was bored as hell. And so the drama kind of was entertaining because the party was so lackluster.
Yeah.
And so Chuck brings Catherine thinking that's going to make Blair jealous, but she's like, "What are you doing?" And then figures out that this is the Duchess, which she insults
Oh.
about the
Oh,
Botox,
yeah,
which
she
I
unknowingly insults
cracked
the
up
Duchess
because
Yeah.
that's Blair. She
about
just
Botox.
and then she can't believe that this is the Duchess, so she takes back everything she just said. And
Yeah.
the Duchess is like, don't even apologize because you're not gonna get anywhere near Marcus or my family. Like this is not gonna happen for you.
She
pretty
said
much.
something along the lines of, you're just a Waldorf.
Yeah.
Or just a...
And Blair then later
Yeah, with
says
a
like
Waldorf.
she
Yeah.
makes
Like,
me
yeah.
out to be a Spears, like I guess like
Right.
Britney Spears.
Is it?
I'm assuming, unless that's a very loose interpretation of what she
Yeah.
meant, but she kind of just said like, yeah, you're a Waldorf. That means nothing to me,
Yeah.
and that's it. You're done. You're not going to get anywhere near this family. So then,
And then Nate and Chuck have words.
yeah, because Nate confronts Chuck about,
Yeah.
did you give my mom the money? And Chuck says, yeah, and I would do it again because that why not? If you needed help, I was going to help you. And, I just offered
Aw.
the money. That's so sweet.
I felt bad though because Nate was so upset.
yes.
Like he was mad, but only because he was embarrassed.
Did you...
I think.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know,
I would be
like
embarrassed
he was
too.
just mad because he was embarrassed and
Yeah.
he didn't really want Chuck to know. I don't think, or
Right.
you know,
To know that
yeah.
such personal... I was going to ask you guys,
Aw.
did you agree with Nate, how he reacted, or it's kind of like we just understand it?
I guess, yeah, you have to understand both sides of it. Chuck's like, I have the money, so why not help you? You're my friend. And Nate's like, this is embarrassing for me and my family, and I'm supposed to be the man of the house and helping out my mom, and I can't do that. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
then later on, we'll get to it. You'll see what he does for his family. Yeah. And so while this is going on, Serena and Blair talk about like kind of being nice to Catherine, show her your good side, and be the Blair you can. Oh, you know, you should be, and a good girlfriend. And so Blair's willing to make amends.
Yeah.
And during this time, Catherine finds Nate, texts him, let's hook up in the library, and they hook up in the library. But he talks to her first. They kind of have like a conversation about how he's upset about
messed
the situation.
This is so not right.
That's Michelle's impression, which is great.
Well,
Right, it's so not right. Like, it's so messed
what
up.
was it? Best case scenario?
Best case scenario.
Best case scenario.
Blair would be, he would be Blair's stepfather.
Oh,
That is disgusting.
jumping the gun,
right?
First of all.
Like, you're
Exactly. But he said that, right, that's the best case scenario. So everything else is really shitty. What?
Bro, she's married.
Right.
I know.
She's married, so you're not getting in there. And
You're the side piece.
exactly.
Take a seat.
But she wants it. She wants it to continue, Catherine, and she's very serious about it.
And she says, I care about you.
She cares about him, and they start doing whatever they're gonna do. Blair, I guess, is looking for Catherine, Nate, whoever she's looking for. Decides to go into the library, and she's about to leave, but then she's like, something's not right
I know
here.
the giant pillar in the way, and then here's a. Oh.
And she's like, oh, I heard the sounds of
She's like, ooh,
sex and
Intercourse is happening.
yeah, and goes in, sees Catherine and Nate, and she's like, got my ammo. I'm back to where I started because this is exactly what Blair
Oh
needed.
my effing God.
Oh my effing God. This is perfect for my situation.
I know it's funny because I for one keep forgetting her and Nate dated.
Right?
really?
It's
Well, because
Oh my gosh,
she's
it's the
so
first thing I think of every single time.
But she's not had that tie to him. Like, I'm hurt from him and in love with him.
Right.
It's just,
right.
Like,
It's just like a weird. It's just
it's weird.
It's,
No,
her,
it's
it's
definitely
her
weird.
past, and she even says to her too, like, "Oh, my adolescent boyfriend, ex-boyfriend,
Yeah.
because that's all he was to her." And so she's like, "Let me and Marcus be, and you have a great opinion on me, and I won't tell anyone your secret, pretty much." And then Marcus comes in, and he's like, "Oh, I see you've met my stepmother," and she thinks Blair is great, and he's like, she never likes any of my girlfriends. This is awesome.
They both say, hello, darling.
Hello,
darling.
darling. That was great. And so happily ever after with that. And
For now.
And then Catherine and Nate continue to talk about the financial hardship, and she's like, I'll help you.
Yeah, because she's
Whatever
like,
that
I
means.
would do it for you.
I would do it for you. I care about you. I don't want to see you hurt.
So now she's just paying him for sex?
I mean,
Yeah,
it seems
well,
to be that way.
Yeah, I don't think it's because she cares about him. I think she just wants to keep him around because she knows he's kind of
That's how I took
pushing away. Yeah,
Right.
Because that was the end
he
scene,
is.
right?
He keeps telling her that he doesn't want to keep doing this. He
Yeah.
wants to stop.
Yeah.
So I think that was just her way to kind of.
Bring him back in.
Oh yeah.
So controlling.
Yeah. And then,
She's-
you're right. The
yeah.
last scene is her giving him a stack, like an envelope, thick envelope, pretty much.
And he's, that body language, he's so close to the window.
Right? He's like, I want to be out of this.
And she
now.
just rubs his leg as she hands him the money.
Yeah.
Major cougar vibes.
Right before that,
Whoa.
he calls, like we
Creepy
said
almost.
before, to cancel his plans with Vanessa.
Yeah.
Because he has, he can't get out of his prior engagement. But he'll call her later, even though he won't.
That's what I said. I'm like,
he
don't,
won't.
don't
and
hold your breath.
she knows he won't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the poor girl, and just really all we had left to talk about is Blair is sleeping over Serena's. Chuck is there because he's a step bro, and he's in the refrigerator. They have their cat and mouse banter yet again. She pretty much tells him, look, your plan didn't work. It actually benefited me because Marcus and I are better than ever, and like, sucks to suck. He's like, okay,
You lost.
got it. You lost. And he's like, all right, I get it.
Yeah.
And that's really all we have.
I did like the scene. Well, I didn't like it, but I laughed at it with Sag hooking up. And Nate's like, you guys are back together?
I love
Oh
that
my
part.
God.
Yeah, so we didn't really touch
That was
upon
so
that.
funny.
So Sag, they again with their sexual
They
tension.
can't help
They
it.
can't help it. He's decides he's gonna leave Blair's party because it's lame, and so she like, pulls him back in, and Nate's about to get in the elevator with them, and they're like, "Don't come in." Gross.
Ew. They're
Disgusting.
too open about it.
They
Too
just
Right.
much.
can't hold
They don't
it.
want to keep it from their friend. They want to keep it from their friends and family. Yet all they're doing is making out in public.
I know.
So
Well, I think
not
that's the
doing a
fun
good
of it,
job.
right? Is to be
To not get caught or then get
Yeah.
caught, and yeah. So Nate's like, "So are you guys back together?" That's what you want to hear while you're making out. Yeah, we're gonna get back together, sure. So that
Oh,
sums up the
Nate.
episode,
Yeah.
and we'll take a break
Okay.
and come back. Hey guys, we're gonna do segments.
Yes.
Yes, so excited. So we'll start, as always, with trivia. The trivia I found for this episode is the episode title is based off the movie Never Been Kissed. Never been Marcused, never been kissed. It works. Michelle's
watched
confused
that
at that.
movie.
Such a good
I
movie.
just watched that movie.
For the first time?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've seen it so many
It's
times,
such
but
a
I just
sweet
watched
movie.
it again.
So good.
It's my
love
one
it.
of my favorites. One
Yeah.
of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
Blair and Marcus have breakfast at Citron, a French bistro, which is actually now closed. Yeah. This one made me LOL. The photo board in the Humphrey loft features almost all pictures of Dan and Jenny in the same outfit on the same day.
No, I didn't even know.
I didn't notice that either.
It just
Oh my
cracked me up.
God,
I was
that's
like,
so funny.
accurate.
That's funny.
yes. This is the first episode to feature the Vanderwoodson penthouse as it was undergoing renovations the first entire season. So we're not at the hotel anymore. We're actually in the Vanderwoodson house. That one tiny scene where Blair and Serena have their sleepover
Oh.
is their actual house now.
Yeah. Also, when Chuck was with
They don't really
meeting
talk
with
about
his
that.
financial advisor too.
That right, that's true.
Yeah.
It's not at the
I
hotel
forgot
anymore.
that you don't know. I only know that because I've seen it before.
No, but like
Yeah.
they don't even make a note to say that unless they did and I missed it. But
no, there was
it's
no reveal.
not. Yeah, that's so
Aw.
now from now on we're actually at the Vanderwoodson house, not in the hotel.
Okay.
Yes. This is actually an LOL as well. Serena is reading Nylon magazine with Scarlett Johansson on the cover. At the time, she was engaged to her subsequent husband, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh.
Right? 2008. So,
Wow.
yeah, right?
That's so funny.
In this episode, Chuck talks about Marcus's people, meaning the English, being about civility. Civility. In actuality, Ed Westwick is English, while Patrick Husinger is American. And this episode was watched by 3.5 million, had a 7.9 rating out of 10 on TV.com, a 4.6 out of 5 on TV Fanatic, and a 7.5 out of 10 on IMDb.
It was definitely entertaining.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Some music for this episode. We have New York, I Love You, but You're Bringing Me Down by LCD Sound System. Creator by Santa Gold. Boy in a Rock and Roll Band by the Pierces. Tell Me a Lie by the Fratellis. And Cat Piano by Sea Bear. So that is my trivia.
Good stuff, Liz. Thank you.
Thank you. Do you want to go into fashion? We'll start with our headband counter. Did you get any, Nicole?
I did.
How many?
I got 4.
Same.
I
Yeah?
have 6, but I don't think that's right because I might have counted Blair's twice.
Oh, but
The headscarf. I think I counted that
yeah.
twice.
I think she was wearing that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So Blair had an awesome, really pretty headband at the party. It was like the little diamonds. Like
Yeah.
I loved that
Mhm.
one. And then she had the head wrap, which I think I counted twice. I always count Dorota's headband, but I
Oh, I
know
didn't
I
count
I
Dorota's.
counted Dorota's.
Oh, you did?
So then, how did you get 4?
I don't know.
There was-
shit.
there was a girl at the party that I did see a headband. And then there was one more.
Maybe.
Oh, at the sleepover, Blair and Serena's.
Oh,
That was
I didn't
another
count
headband.
that one.
It was
It's-
red, right?
Like pink? I think it was pink.
Or pink,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Oh man,
that's all right. There was between 4 and 6 headbands in this episode.
Give or take.
Approximately.
Yeah. What other fashion did you guys like?
Serena's dress
At the
Blair's
party? With
Oh,
the
Michelle was melting
with
over
the
it when we were
wrapped
watching it.
braids in her hair. I'm
Oh.
like, girl. Oh,
Can
she
you
looks
do that? Can you guys braid hair?
Yeah.
but like that way.
Mhm.
I think 'cause she just has such long hair that they can literally just braid it and just wrap it around her head like it's nothing. I
But
could never
have
do that.
very long hair, and I can
You
never
could
do
totally do it.
that. No, but I have a lot of thinning hair. It'd be like bald spots.
Yeah, like if you had like
No, it
some like
wouldn't.
clip-ins in there, you could do it, you know?
I guess.
Sometimes they're fake too.
No,
Right,
I
that's
know.
true.
Sometimes it's like
They just literally take a piece
clip-in
of braid and they clip it in.
Yeah,
I know, it's amazing what they
you
can
could
do.
totally do that.
Definitely.
You know how I
hair.
feel about skeevies.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
she hates the
yeah,
skeevies.
Nope.
No one knows what the skeevies are.
Skeevies are my hair extensions that I like to throw in our bed when we stay together in hotel rooms.
She was grossed out by mine once too. Yep. Yeah, I
So
learned
she's
about
like,
that.
"Excuse me, can you get your skeevies off the bed? Thanks." You know. I absolutely adored Chuck's burgundy suit with the pink shirt underneath.
That looked really good.
He looked really great
Yeah,
in that.
fantastic.
Fantastic.
I know we didn't like it, but I think we should just mention the fashion of the squash game.
Oh,
The short sleeve sweaters with white shorts.
Well, Chuck had a polo and a sweater vest over it.
way too hot for squash.
sweater vests.
And Marcus's was like a thick sweater,
Cable
but
knit.
An
shorts,
actual sweater.
but an actual sweater. Like
yeah.
how?
Oh.
It's summer.
Thinking about it,
I wonder why they
Makes
were
me
sweating.
sweat, right?
I know.
Ugh, hot.
Yeah.
It was like golf attire. It
Yes.
wasn't- Yeah.
It wasn't
Yes.
It was
really
like they were-
squash attire. It was golf attire.
Not that we
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, not that we don't
I
even
mean,
know
maybe
this
that
is
is
look it up.
squash.
We have
Yeah.
to look
Oh
that
crap!
up.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, yeah, maybe that is squash.
You want me to look it up? I'll look it up. Here is squash racquetball.
We're probably going to be wrong.
I know,
It's okay.
but I'll look it up. What else did you guys like?
I loved Dorota in sunglasses. That cracked me up.
Oh, that was good.
She was adorable.
I mean, Blair's dress at the party was very pretty. I liked Blair's little biking outfit.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I
and her
just am
bag.
really
Aw.
enjoying her hair this season. I don't know if it's because she's tan,
It's lighter,
but
though.
because they
It's
highlighted
lighter.
her hair, she just looks so gorgeous. Not that she doesn't always look gorgeous, but it really enhances the color.
just so
She's
cute.
She's adorable.
She's so cute.
Okay.
yeah.
Are
Oh
you
my
ready?
god, that was pretty quick.
Well, Google. Both
Thanks,
racket
Google.
balls and squash balls are hollow and rubber. Racket balls are larger than squash balls by 42% in diameter.
Whoa. Okay.
Ooh, technicality.
And they are bouncier.
Oh. I like that.
Squash owes its name to those mischievous school kids who realized a punctured racquetball squashes on impact, making it harder to hit.
Okay.
So
I guess you play it in a room, like you
Like
play
same or-
racquetball.
Yeah.
But I guess the ball was different that we're supposed to assume.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
thank you for clearing that up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? Do we have any other fashion? I have Serena's the dress, like we said before, and the braids. I just love all the braids. Just awesome.
Did you like Padge's vest?
No, it's awful.
Geppetto? Yeah.
None of his clothes fit him properly. They're
Just
too big.
Very punk rock kind of.
Yeah, it just he's like
a little
scene.
like a little like emo kid. Yeah.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
just it doesn't look good.
With like the skinny tie, everything.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's something else.
Yeah.
I thought Catherine looked beautiful at
She
the party.
did.
Gorgeous.
Her hair.
Oh my gosh.
Her
I know
hair
we're
is
coming-
goals.
I know fashion, but like her hair was amazing.
No,
She's
her,
so
yeah,
beautiful.
her
So
hair is
good.
amazing.
Yeah.
The dress was okay. It just formed her body so nicely. Very figure flattering on her.
Yeah.
She's just
Yeah.
stunning.
Yeah.
What else? Let's do quotes, maybe.
Okay. I have things are going south with Lord Marcus.
I have we'll talk and then about our problems.
I had that Blair called herself a secret summer shame.
I have when Blair said, "Revenge is so 12 hours ago." And just because Marcus happens to be the perfect post-bath palate cleanser, it doesn't mean he isn't delicious dish in his own right.
I was actually gonna say that one. That one is that's a good one. That it was a good one.
That one is so great.
I also liked when she said Tom Hanks gave him a Kleenex at Lady Di's funeral. I was like, how old is Marcus?
Right? How old is Marcus?
He must have been a child.
Who knows? I have Nate. Oh, you know it's love when you start talking like an assassin. To Chuck.
Yeah. Oh, I have to present myself as a crown jewel.
That's a crown jewel. I have Dan. Oh, hello, Lord. I'm Dan. God. Or Blair. Duchess, I apologize for what I said about the Botox. I wish I had that whole line of what she says about the Botox because it's pretty funny, but you guys can look it up. What else? What else? Do I have any more here?
Best case scenario, I'm Blair's father-in-law.
Right? She never likes my girlfriends. I think it's time for some MVP and shittiest.
Oh.
This is a tough one for me. Both I struggled with, but
I'm going with my gut.
yeah, I'm going with my gut too. So we'll do
Okay.
MVP first.
Okay, so
We're gonna say it at the same time.
Yes.
on 3,
Okay.
2, 1. Ready?
3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Chuck.
Woo!
Ooh, unanimous.
Hell yeah.
And I couldn't deny it.
You
He did
couldn't
a really
deny
good thing.
Is this a first for you?
Oh yeah,
That he's
because
yeah.
he's usually my shittiest.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah, you're here for my first MVP of Chuck.
Yes.
That makes me happy.
I think he, as much as he is selfish in the whole scheming of trying to make Blair jealous, like that is selfish because you're not really benefiting her. You're benefiting yourself. But giving the money without blinking an eye for your friend was a really good thing to do.
He's a good friend to Nate.
Yeah. And
He definitely appreciates family, as we've seen now. He's always,
Because he doesn't really have much.
right.
I know,
You know?
and he appreciates his time with Lily. Where the hell is she?
I know. We haven't seen her the past 2 episodes.
I was waiting for you to say something about that.
I'm like, where are her and what's his
Rufy?
name? No.
Oh, Bart.
Bart.
They're just vacating. I mean,
Bart.
it's
Bart.
everyone's heading back to New York now, so or if they're not already there,
Yeah. Yeah.
we're coming upon Lily
Yeah.
and Bart. Shittiest.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go ahead. All right, 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Catherine.
Catherine.
Oh,
You guys
Nate?
picked. I just picked. I don't know why he just rubbed me wrong way today.
Wait, you said Nate?
I
I
honestly
feel so bad for Nate.
I was gonna give it to Catherine, but then I was like, but like she did her thing. 'Cause
She's
that's-
paying for sex.
She's paying for
Aw.
sex. You're right. She,
But Nate is
she-
going
with
with it.
someone that's underage.
But
Yeah.
but Nate,
a boy.
Yeah.
he was
Boy.
A
he was
boy.
lost again this episode, so it bothered me. And then he canceled his plans on Vanessa, so that bothered me.
Mm-hmm.
But I totally agree. Catherine is shitty. I just like appreciate her shittiness. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of like Blair. Like that's a shitty thing, but I give you props for it.
38-year-old.
Owning
30,
it.
yeah,
owning
she
her shittiness.
She's owning the shitty.
Mm-hmm.
Like Chuck, he owns the shitty.
Yeah.
So you got to give them props for that.
That's true. That's true.
You know.
Yeah.
All right. So at this time, Nicole is in for a treat because this is probably the first time she's hearing this special tune that we have.
Ooh.
At this point, we're going to do our Patron of the Week.
It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. Who will it be? It's Patron of the Week.
So we laughed the whole time as we did last week because it cracks us up, and we hope that you guys enjoy it. So the Patron of the Week this week
I'm sorry.
is our good friend Sean. Sean loves Gossip Girl.
Sean. Yay.
Saucy Sean, I gave it to him a few weeks back because he gave us such great feedback for our last few episodes of last season. And I just been seeing him liking all those posts on Patreon.
Sean.
So we just love and appreciate the support, and we hope that you enjoy this honor. This is her technical third time of being Patron of the Week.
Wow.
Because the first time he came on, he was a newbie with Jillian, and then I gave it to him a couple weeks ago, and then he's getting it again tonight.
Sean.
Yay, Sean! So thanks, Sean. And thank you to all of our other Patreon pledges.
We
We
love,
love
you
you
guys.
each.
Yes.
All right. So,
Yes.
do you want me to give you the title first?
Yes.
Or, okay. So,
Title first.
Michelle's going to and tell her thoughts on next week's episode, which is entitled Please Hold On. So easy. Phones make life so easy, but they make it so hard. Okay, this is what I thought it was called. It is called The Dark Knight.
Ooh, fun.
So,
Okay,
with
so
that being said,
we're back to school.
okay.
Marcus is gonna hang around because, like he said, he has nothing to do,
Clearly.
and Nate will still be getting
Do we know how old he is?
Is he not in school?
I think
If he
he's
has
supposed to
nothing
be
do?
college age.
Yeah.
Well, why isn't
Oh.
he in college?
Well, Blair says you
Like,
don't
what?
go to Princeton and you don't go to Dartmouth.
right.
What do you do? So I guess he's supposed to be college age, but he just doesn't go to college because he's a lord. I don't know if they really
Okay.
explain that.
Good point.
Because she
Yeah.
says maybe he just travels and he was homeschooled, and
Yeah.
that was his
Weird.
life. Is he was wealthy and didn't go to school. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find out more. I don't really remember, but yeah, they don't make it very apparent if he was their age or in college or whatever.
Yeah,
So
I mean, he looks like 25.
He
but,
really
oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think he'll be hanging around. I'm just waiting for this to fizzle out because he's so boring. Like, when will Blair
Right,
get
right.
over the whole,
The most boring.
he's so vanilla.
Oh,
vanilla.
yeah.
And I love vanilla. But he's just like,
He's not vanilla bean. He's just vanilla.
Just vanilla.
Like there's
plain
no
vanilla.
specks in there.
yeah, no. There's no specs. Yeah, hopefully Chuck and Nate will make up and he'll be like, thank you for helping. But now he's getting money from Catherine too.
Right. So
And
he's
how is he
doing
going to
some
explain
side
that?
work.
I guess he doesn't have to explain it. He'll just go and be like, hey, here's money
Right.
in the bank now.
I guess.
Mom,
Right.
I'll take care of it.
Maybe we'll see. Right. I was just gonna give you a prediction, but that's not gonna happen. Yes. So all right.
And then Serena and Padge will keep hooking up and they'll finally talk about it. I mean, it's really, I don't know where to go with this. And Jenny's back now, so maybe we'll see her more. She'll be
Mhm.
back at school.
Right.
And Eleanor has got to show up at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
What do you think is the future for Serena and Padge?
God, I just want it to end. I would like to see them end the way Blair and Nate ended, where they can coexist,
Okay.
but they're doing other things.
All right. How long do you think Marcus will be with us?
3 episodes.
3 more episodes, including tonight?
No.
So 3 more from tonight. Okay.
Yeah. I'm saying that with like a lot of sureness, and I'm not
All
sure.
right.
I'm just sticking to it. 3 more episodes, and same thing with Catherine.
Okay. That's good.
We can't keep this going on for so long.
Right.
Affairs need to fizzle. Also, this is actually, the more I think about it, reminds me of Julie and Luke.
Yeah. From the OC.
You watched season 1 of OC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so that was season 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
before you predict who Gossip Girl is, we had a question from Vic. I don't want to forget it.
yeah.
She said, "Welcome back, ladies." Oh my effing god. LOL. Favorite quote from Blair. I thought it was crazy how she caught them together and yet Chuck doesn't know about it. I don't understand why Nate won't accept help from his best friend, yet as bad as he feels, he took the money from Catherine. Do you think Blair really likes the Lord or just wants to like him? I'll start with that.
No.
Okay.
She likes the idea of him.
The idea. It's great. Wouldn't we all want to like a Lord or love a Lord? I don't know. It'd be a lot. It would be way too much to handle.
No, I'm good.
She said, if Serena and Padge do get back together, do you think it's this time they stand a chance? I mean, all Serena had to do is stop lying. And then she says, ready for the concerto. Thank you, Vic. That makes my heart warm. So do you, as we kind of just touched upon,
Yeah.
do you think
Well,
they stand a
aren't-
chance? I don't know.
No.
No, okay.
But they are back together. I would hope
But
after
are
this
they?
whole elevator scene, they're back together.
You would hope. It's too soon to tell.
Did they ever answer Nate?
They never answered
They never-
Nate.
You're right.
And they close
didn't.
the elevator door, and that's the last we see of them for
Mhm.
the episode. So, in the
Oh.
next episode, if you had to predict if they are back together or not, what do you think?
You know what? I'm going to go with no.
Okay.
And that this will still be a conversation. Maybe the conversation will actually happen this episode.
Okay. Right, because we still haven't had that conversation.
Yeah.
It's almost reminiscent of season 1 where they literally couldn't go on a date. And then
I know that's what I'm thinking about.
and we finally we get the date. And, it wasn't even worth it, but
You know, The Dark
That's-
Knight
yeah. What about it?
just makes me think, is a knight, like, is someone knight?
Oh, like
Because we're dealing with
Okay.
lords and duchesses and,
Oh.
okay.
okay.
It's like I have to marinate
You
on
have
it.
to marinate, and
That's all.
until next week with that.
Yeah.
If you had to predict,
This
just
is
an inkling.
so hard.
I know.
To
We
pick a
talked
Gossip
about it
Girl.
last week. It's going to be a little difficult for you to think or even, realize she's even in the episode.
Last week I chose a ghost,
Oh.
right?
Last week it was a ghost.
Wait, yeah, there wasn't a Gossip Girl blast or anything really.
Right. It
Was
just
there?
No.
No.
She
she's
just
very
narrated
quiet.
little
Yeah,
things.
she just narrated her normal stuff that she does.
Weird.
By her, I mean Kristen Bell.
Right. Yes.
Not to be confused.
Yeah.
So I know it's hard. It's hard.
I have
Vanessa.
I have no reasoning for that.
Okay.
Because I don't know.
You just don't know.
I really don't know. Where the hell was Blair's buddies? Her little minions.
Oh, her minions. I guess
Maybe they're not back yet.
They all dispersed during summer break, and
Yeah. Because I would have just
We'll get
picked
them
one
back.
of them.
not to worry, they come back.
Yeah, I would have picked.
They're not on the island.
picked one of them, but I guess I'll just go with Vanessa. No, I
Okay.
don't like that answer.
Well, I
That's
mean,
fine.
it's
We'll
just what
just-
your gut's saying tonight.
Yeah,
It's okay.
that is where my gut went.
Okay.
It might be a little sour or drunk. I'm not drunk.
So, Nicole, do you have a favorite
Gin.
season of
Yeah,
Gossip Girl?
I wanted to know that too.
Oh my gosh. Definitely one of the later seasons. I don't think I have a specific favorite.
Do you have a hatred of season? A most hated season?
No, I don't.
Oh, so that means she
I
likes
don't.
this one part that I felt like was really tough to get through. So that's good.
Yeah, no, I really don't hate any part of the series, but I really love the later seasons.
Okay, makes sense
I
to
do.
me, and it will eventually make sense to you.
Well, I remember when I told you we were going to start Gossip Girl, you told me that you feel that there's no bad seasons.
No,
Right.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I mean, I think some parts are kind of
you could do without or
Right.
yeah, but I don't hate any of them. Like I don't think any of them are bad. I mean, there's people that are bad.
Right. There's
no seasons that are bad.
right. There are people that make it unbearable, but
Ugh,
and
yeah.
and maybe watching it binged is a different.
yeah, I know. It's like I'll never have that experience unless after this podcast I decide to go and binge watch Gossip Girl again. But
yeah,
yeah.
I never had that experience because when I watched it live, so I had to wait every single week. And now we're watching the podcast,
so
doing
you
it with the
never
podcast. I
binged?
never binged it. So
Okay.
to me, it was like all of those pent up emotions year after year. And now it's like week after week, we get to sit down and talk about it. But I haven't watched a show in a long time. It's my
Yeah.
second rewatch, really. Besides season 1, I watched a lot of season 1, but really, this is like all fresh meat to me again. So it's so good. But I'm wondering with that binge, you get through things so quickly when you binge it.
I know.
I literally just binged The Good Place in like 3 days.
Ooh,
3
good
days.
One.
Wow,
We
I'm
used to talk about that at work.
Yeah.
Except
all
I
the
can't get the
time.
first 4 episodes of season 4 because they're not on Hulu.
you surpassed me. I'm still.
Oh, really?
yeah, because I took a break to watch Schitt's Creek for the
Oh.
15,000th time.
Yeah, I only saw 2 seasons of The Good Place. There's more than that?
They're
I
on the
didn't even
4th
know.
one right now. They're like breaking.
Oh.
So they're
Yeah.
going to start the second half of it in January. But the first 3 are on Netflix, and then the last part of the season is on Hulu, but they only have from like episode 5 on, which I'm like, damn it, I need to find those 4 episodes.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is not a Good Place podcast, but there definitely should be one. So
There is one. There's a great one.
Oh, so check it out, guys.
And it's done by what's his face? Who plays the guy who always goes into a caterpillar?
Sean.
Sean is the host.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Yeah, and they have every week they have either the writers on, the actors on.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a great
that's cool.
podcast.
Yeah.
You guys
That's
should definitely
cool.
check it out.
It's called Good Place the Podcast.
The Good Place the podcast.
Yeah.
Can't get any better than that.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much, Nicole.
Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you, guys. It was
You were
so
such an awesome
fun.
host, seriously.
Oh, thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate
Yeah, you
that.
did
I
great.
had a lot of fun with you guys.
And you did
I had a
a
good
great
time.
gin martini. It's
Thank
still
you.
burning in my
I mean-
esophagus.
A martini is not for everyone.
No, but it was delicious, and we made it extra dirty. If you guys like olives, we
Mhm.
put a lot of olive juice.
Mm.
Oh
And
yeah,
olive.
I'm not sure we even had any.
I don't
gin
think we
left in
had
our
any
glasses.
gin. It was just olive juice.
It was
Yeah.
all olive juice.
But we will see you guys next week. You know you love us.
XOXO.
Gossip Girls.